Hello, my name's Jamie. Yesterday I shared with you a post which was talking about another business of mine called We Automate, where we basically help other trades businesses run more efficiently, more streamlined, which ultimately helps you make more money. It helps you stand out from the crowd, but most importantly, it helps you free up your time so that you can spend it with your family or doing a hobby or whatever, instead of doing things in the evenings and weekends just to keep them wheels turning. Do you know what I mean? And the reason that all came about, to be honest, is because myself, I'm a little bit obsessive when it comes to being as streamlined and as efficient as possible. If I'm not doing something in the most effective way, I'll get really stressed out. So my whole business over the last 7 years, my other business, Hydro Heat, Boiler and Central Heating Company, for the last 7 years, it's all been about just obsessing over how can we be more efficient? How can we be more efficient? And that's ultimately led me down a path now where, I'm like, well, actually, I can really help other people do the same things, because it's been really beneficial for us. We're a growing business. Look, we haven't got loads of staff. We don't really want loads of staff, but we are running as effectively as possibly can. So that's where We Automate come from. But anyway, today's video was really to show you firsthand how one of the things that I mentioned in my post is working for Hydro Heat. So stick around. I'm going to share a screen with you and hopefully you like what you see. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so here we have a piece of software called ServiceMate. If you've never heard of it before, then get in touch with me. I'll be happy to show you more about that. I can set you up on a free trial and whatnot, and you can have a little look around on that and explore it. But yeah, so what I'm about to show you is something that I've also built in a piece of software called Commusoft. So if you're a Commusoft user and you don't want to make the jump over to ServiceMate, fair enough. I can help you build this within your Commusoft as well. So let me get straight into it. So if we go into here and we click on this will open up a series of questions. So these are going to be your typical standard questions that you would need to know whilst looking at a standard like straight swap, combi swap, for example. I do have another one which is a little bit more in depth for different more unique boiler installations where you might be doing a relocation and things like that. But for now, this is just the basic one. So you just answer these questions, what thermostat's needed, what sort of pipe work do we need. So obviously I've answered them questions, and on the back end of them questions, it's compiling a price list associated to the answers that you've been answering. All right, so we're going to fit a new Baxi boiler, comes with a flue. We're going to fit a new Nest thermostat with a stand. It's going to fit 6 rad valves, blah, blah, blah. Power flush, all that stuff, totaling up to 2,655 quid. The benefit of this is that the amount of jobs you'll lose, because you spoke about products to the customer, they really want them products, they don't know how much it's going to cost, so then you send that quote and they'll go, oh wow, that's more than what I wanted. Oh, that guy's cheaper, we'll go with him. Got to eliminate that from a sales perspective. That's got to be eliminated. So at this point now, you're on site, you've just filled out that form, you've just been able to spit out an accurate figure, and you've said, okay, Mrs. Jones, total price of that job is going to be 2,655 quid. Is that where you wanted to be? Is that what your expectations were? Is there anything you want to do with that? And at that point I go, yeah, it's a bit more. We wanted about 2,400. Right, okay, no worries. Well, in that case, we can change this and this to suit their budget at the end of the day. So it's a really good time, and it's really a good thing for you to be able to try and close that sale there, get over the objections there, and then if they're happy, you can press the quote button, and the system will then automatically generate the PDF for the quote, which you can then forward straight onto them, and basically leave it with them. If they want to go ahead, obviously you might want to put in a bit of an incentive, saying, look, if you want to go ahead, we can deduct 20-30 quid off the price or whatever. Click accept now, you send them the quote, they can accept it there and then, and they can sign your terms and conditions. On the heating company account actually has the terms and conditions attached to the bottom of that quote. That's something I can help you with as well. So yeah, if we come back out of that, not only is it generated the on-site quote, but it's also generated a materials list. Now you can either copy this and paste it into an email for an order form, do whatever you want, text your guy. I mean, I've got that much of a good relationship with my supplier that I can actually I've got him down as a staff member in ServiceMate. you just don't show on the diary, and he's got permissions to be able to go into a job, see the job description, and make the order for me there and then. So from my perspective, all I've gone and done is quoted that job, and before you know it, like, I'm getting notifications on the back end saying that we've had a review left, because the process is, from my side of things, is I'll go do this quote, they accept the quote, my office person then raises the job, lets my supplier know that the job's a go, he goes in, gets the order form, she books it in, they go do the job, and then the job gets completed. I don't even know about it. So from a streamlined perspective, you know, that's what you where I want it to be, and that's the sort of thing that we can help you achieve. But yeah, so that's the materials list that gets built into the back end, and yeah, that's it. The job's a go. So you can imagine how much time that can save you from a perspective of what you would do in the evenings. So what did you think to that? Yeah, hopefully you can see how beneficial that could be for your business, not only from a time-saving perspective, but also from a professionalism perspective. You know, how good are you going to look when everyone else is like, oh, I'll get that quote back to you. You've got a system in front of you, you're pressing buttons, and it's giving you an accurate price there and then. Customers are going to be like, wow, these guys know what they're doing, yeah? Not only that, but you can then close the sale there and then. You can get over any objections. So from a sales perspective, it ticks them boxes. And, you know, for me, it's been a game changer. Another thing to bear in mind is when you've got staff members who are going to do surveys for you, if they haven't got a process to follow, they're going to miss things, and you're going to get to the job and be like, where's that? Why haven't you asked for that? You know, at least if they're following that process, then you know that they're never going to miss certain things on the job. So that's the quoting tool as a whole. But it's important to understand that the quoting tool is fully customizable by yourself. From me, you would get the spreadsheet, which helps you change the prices to suit your own business. You can add things in, you can take things out, like you'll get a tutorial on how to do that. So yeah, so it's not like it's a one size will fit all, because it's not. It doesn't work like that in our industry, does it? You know, so that was it. That was the quoting tool. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. I won't keep you much longer. My name's Jamie, I'm from We Automate, and I look forward to speaking to you some more about it. Take care, see you in a bit. Bye bye.